In life, we all face moments when negativity creeps into our minds, doubts, fears, and self-criticism that seem impossible to escape. But what if you could take control of those thoughts and turn them into a source of strength? What if you could find peace even in the chaos? Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. If you change your thinking, you change your life. These words remind us that the way we think shapes our reality. In this video, we'll uncover 7 powerful Buddhist lessons to help you defeat negativity, reframe your mindset, and embrace positivity. Let's take the first step together. 1. Acknowledge your negative thoughts. The first step in overcoming negativity is to recognize and acknowledge your thoughts for what they are. Just thoughts. Often when negative ideas arise, we either push them away or let them spiral, giving them more power than they deserve. In Buddhism, mindfulness teaches us to observe our minds without judgment or resistance. Imagine your thoughts as clouds drifting through the sky. They come and go, but they are not permanent. When a negative thought arises, take a moment to pause and name it. This is worry, or this is fear. By doing this, you create distance between yourself and the thought, making it easier to respond calmly. Instead of battling the thought or letting it control you, acknowledge it with compassion, saying, "I see you, but you do not define me." This practice helps you break free from the cycle of identifying too closely with your inner dialogue, allowing you to respond with clarity and peace. 2. Reframe your perspective. Perspective shapes how we experience life. A single situation can feel negative or positive, depending on how we view it. In Buddhism, the practice of reframing involves shifting your focus from obstacles to opportunities. For example, instead of thinking, "While this is too hard, I can't do it," try reframing it as, "This is challenging, but it's an opportunity to grow stronger." Reframing isn't about ignoring difficulties. It's about choosing to see the silver lining or the lesson within the hardship. When you encounter a negative thought, ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? By actively changing your perspective, you can transform problems into stepping stones for personal growth and create a more positive and resilient mindset. 3. Use affirmations and positive self-talk. Our inner dialogue has a powerful impact on how we feel and act. Negative self-talk can trap us in a cycle of doubt and fear, but affirmations and positive self-talk can help us break free. In Buddhism, cultivating wholesome thoughts is key to mental well-being. Start by identifying the negative messages you tell yourself, such as, "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail." Then, consciously replace them with affirmations like, "I am capable, I am growing," or "I can handle this." Speak to yourself as you would to a close friend, with kindness and encouragement. Over time, positive self-talk rewires your brain, making optimism and self-belief your default mindset. Even if it feels unnatural at first, repeat your affirmations daily. They are seeds that, with care, will grow into lasting confidence and positivity. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. The environment you immerse yourself in has a profound influence on your thoughts and emotions. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of Sangha, a community of like-minded individuals who support your journey toward growth and mindfulness. Similarly, your surroundings, the people you interact with, and the content you consume shape your mindset and energy. If you constantly engage with negativity, whether from toxic relationships, endless bad news, or self-critical thoughts, you'll find it much harder to maintain a positive outlook. Take a moment to evaluate your environment. Are the people around you supportive and uplifting, or do they drain your energy with constant complaints or criticism? Seek out those who inspire and motivate you, friends, mentors, or even public figures whose words and actions encourage positivity. Spend time with people who challenge you to grow, but do so with kindness and compassion. Your environment also extends beyond people. Consider what you consume daily: movies, music, books, or social media. Are they feeding your soul or amplifying negativity? Choose uplifting content that aligns with the person you want to become. Read inspiring stories, listen to peaceful or motivational music, and curate your social media feeds to include positivity and wisdom. Surround yourself with physical reminders of positivity. This could include maintaining a clean, organized space, displaying quotes or affirmations that resonate with you, or spending time in nature, which naturally uplifts your spirit. Even small changes like adding fresh flowers to your desk or creating a gratitude corner in your home can shift the energy around you. Remember, you are deeply influenced by what you surround yourself with. Just as a seed grows best in fertile soil, your mind thrives in a positive environment. By making conscious choices about the people, content, and physical spaces you engage with, you create a foundation for a more joyful and empowered life. 5. Take action to break the cycle. Negative thoughts often thrive when we feel stuck, passive, or overwhelmed. They can create a feedback loop where the more we think about them, the more powerless we feel. To break this cycle, action is key. In Buddhism, the concept of right effort encourages us to take purposeful steps toward cultivating positive states of mind and overcoming unwholesome ones. It reminds us that while thoughts may come and go, we have the power to influence how we respond to them through deliberate action. When negative thoughts begin to dominate, the first step is to disrupt the pattern. This doesn't mean you need to take drastic measures. It can be as simple as changing your physical environment. Go for a walk, stretch, or step outside and take deep breaths of fresh air. Physical movement shifts your energy and gives your mind something else to focus on besides the spiral of negativity. Next, engage in an activity that grounds you in the present moment. This could be cleaning a room, preparing a meal, or tending to a garden. These simple tasks not only keep your hands busy, but also calm your mind, providing a sense of control and accomplishment. Remember, even the smallest action can make a significant difference. A cluttered space often mirrors a cluttered mind, so organizing your surroundings can have an immediate positive effect. Another way to break the cycle is by connecting with others. Call a friend, join a supportive community, or engage in a hobby where you can meet like-minded people. Isolation can amplify negative thoughts, while interaction with others, especially those who are positive and encouraging, can provide perspective and uplift your mood. Finally, consider channeling your energy into something creative or purposeful. Write in a journal, paint, start a project, or volunteer your time to help others. These actions remind you of your ability to create and contribute, which can restore a sense of agency and optimism. The key is not to wait for negative thoughts to disappear on their own, but to actively take steps to redirect your focus and energy. Every small action adds momentum, and over time these actions create a new cycle, one of positivity, productivity, and empowerment. Remember, breaking the cycle doesn't mean ignoring negativity. It means choosing not to let it control you. You have the power to take action, and with each step forward, you reclaim your peace of mind. Gratitude is one of the most profound and transformative practices for cultivating a positive mindset and breaking the cycle of negative thoughts. Rooted in Buddhist teachings, gratitude encourages us to shift our focus from what we don't have or what's going wrong to what we already have and the blessings present in our lives. By doing this consistently, We retrain our minds to see life through a lens of abundance, joy, and appreciation, even in the face of challenges. At its core, gratitude is a state of mindfulness. It invites us to be fully present and aware of the good that exists around us, whether it's something as grand as achieving a life goal or as simple as the warmth of the morning sun. The key to practicing gratitude is intentionality. It requires us to slow down and actively notice these moments. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to overlook the small joys that make life meaningful. Gratitude reminds us to pause, acknowledge, and cherish these experiences. A practical way to integrate gratitude into your life is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each evening, take a few moments to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for that day. These don't have to be extraordinary events. They can be as simple as enjoying a good cup of coffee, having a supportive conversation with a friend, or feeling the comfort of your bed after a long day. By doing this regularly, you begin to notice patterns of positivity and build a habit of focusing on what's going well in your life, rather than dwelling on the negative. Beyond writing, gratitude can be expressed outwardly through your interactions with others. Make it a point to thank the people in your life, family members, friends, co-workers, or even strangers when they've done something kind or helpful. A sincere thank you can brighten someone else's day and deepen your connections. By recognizing and appreciating others, you also reinforce the value of community and interdependence, which are central to Buddhist teachings. Gratitude strengthens relationships, fosters mutual respect, and reminds you that you are supported and cared for. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is learning to appreciate yourself. Often, we're our harshest critics, focusing on what we didn't accomplish or where we fell short. Gratitude helps us counter this by encouraging us to acknowledge our efforts and celebrate our progress. Did you handle a stressful situation with patience today? Did you try your best, even if things didn't go as planned? These moments deserve recognition. By showing gratitude toward yourself, you cultivate self-compassion, which is essential for mental and emotional well-being. Gratitude also serves as a tool for resilience during difficult times. When life feels overwhelming, finding something to be grateful for can feel challenging, but it's precisely in these moments that gratitude is most powerful. Instead of focusing solely on what's going wrong, try to identify even one small positive aspect. For instance, if you're going through a tough period, you might feel grateful for a supportive friend who listens to you, or for the strength you're discovering within yourself. Gratitude doesn't deny the difficulty of your circumstances. It helps you find balance by showing that even in the darkest times, light exists. Moreover, gratitude can be practiced in the present moment, helping you break free from the grip of worries about the past or future. Take a mindful walk in nature and notice the beauty around you, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, or the feel of the ground beneath your feet. Enjoy the simplicity of life, like savoring a warm meal or a deep breath of fresh air. These small acts of mindfulness and gratitude remind you that joy is often found in the here and now. Over time, gratitude becomes more than just an occasional practice. It becomes a way of life. Research supports this transformation, showing that regular gratitude practice rewires your brain, enhancing your ability to notice and appreciate positive experiences. This shift doesn't just improve your mood in the moment. It has lasting effects, reducing stress, increasing resilience, and even boosting physical health. To deepen your gratitude practice, consider incorporating it into your spiritual or meditation routine. Begin or end your meditation sessions with a moment of reflection on what you're grateful for. You might also recite affirmations such as, "I am grateful for the lessons life has taught me," or "I am thankful for the love and support in my life." These affirmations anchor you in a state of appreciation and align your energy with positivity. Trusting the process is a profound principle rooted in Buddhist teachings, reminding us to have faith in the journey of life, even when we can't see the full picture. Life is filled with ups and downs, moments of clarity and confusion, success and failure. It's natural to feel impatient or discouraged when things don't go as planned. However, trusting the process means letting go of the urge for immediate results and embracing the idea that every experience, no matter how challenging, plays a role in your growth and evolution. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence, anicca, teaches us that everything in life is always changing. Difficult situations, just like negative thoughts, are not permanent. They will pass. Trusting the process starts with accepting this truth. Rather than resisting the challenges you encounter, try to view them as temporary yet essential steps on your journey. Every moment, whether joyful or painful, holds a lesson meant to guide you forward. Letting go of control is a crucial part of trusting the process. Often, we try to force outcomes or cling to a fixed idea of how things should be. This attachment only leads to unnecessary stress and disappointment. By practicing non-attachment upekkha, you learn to let go of the need to control every detail and allow life to unfold naturally. This doesn't mean being passive or indifferent. Instead, it means doing your best and then surrendering to the flow, trusting that the universe or the natural order of things will take care of the rest. When negative thoughts arise, trusting the process helps you recognize them as fleeting. You don't need to fight them or let them define you. Instead, recognize their presence, take the necessary steps to address them, and trust that, in time, they will fade away. Trusting the process also means being patient with yourself. Growth takes time, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Give yourself the space to learn and evolve at your own pace. To build this trust, begin by focusing on the present moment. Worry often comes from fearing the future or dwelling on the past. When you shift your attention to the here and now, you realize that most of your concerns are about things that haven't happened yet or things you can't change. Practicing mindfulness helps anchor you in the present, reminding you that this moment is exactly where you need to be. Another way to strengthen trust is through gratitude and reflection. Look back on your life and recall moments when things worked out unexpectedly or when challenges led to growth or opportunities you never saw coming. These reflections remind you that life often unfolds in ways beyond your immediate understanding, yet always for your benefit. Faith in the process doesn't require you to have all the answers. It only asks that you take one step at a time. Imagine climbing a mountain covered in fog. You might not see the peak, but as long as you keep moving forward, you will eventually reach it. In the same way, trusting the process means focusing on the small steps, knowing they will guide you to where you're meant to be. Buddhism also teaches us the value of trusting the law of karma. The effort you put into cultivating positive thoughts, actions, and habits will, in time, bring positive results. Even if you don't see the changes right away, trust that your consistent efforts are planting seeds that will grow when the time is right. Patience and perseverance are your greatest allies on this journey. Trusting the process helps you embrace uncertainty with grace. Life is unpredictable, but it is also full of possibilities. When you let go of the fear of the unknown, you allow yourself to experience new opportunities you might have otherwise resisted. Trusting the process is an act of courage. It's about believing in the journey, even when the destination isn't clear. But remember, trusting the process doesn't mean giving up or avoiding challenges. It means facing them with a calm and steady mind, knowing that each step is leading you toward growth and wisdom. By surrendering control, practicing patience, and staying present, you build resilience and inner peace. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. Life is a journey, not a race, and trusting the process is your guiding compass. These 7 lessons serve as a roadmap to overcoming negative thoughts and maintaining a positive mindset. Remember, positivity isn't something you simply wait for, it's something you actively nurture. Practice these steps each day, and you'll cultivate a calmer, brighter mind. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use some encouragement today. Together, let's spread light and positivity.